Monday, we like to find new ways to get healthy, and joining us today is Dr. Brandon Scott from Portneuf Medical Center. Dr. Scott is a gastroenterologist. Thank you for coming on the show today. Now, March is National Colorectal Awareness Month. Tell us a little bit about what should we do, and I know there's been a lot of talk lately about maybe that screening age gets a little bit lower. I mean, it used to be, when I was a little bit younger, before the age of whatever, 50 or something right now, that it was in your 50s. You know, you'd start getting checked, but now they're talking about maybe even a little bit lower. What are some of the reasons why that has changed?
Yeah, so the recommendation used to be age 50, and now they've brought that down to age 45. Reason being is that they've been finding more and more colon cancers at a younger age. So now, as of today, age 45 is what we suggest to start doing colon cancer screening.
Is this something that you should get screened for, maybe even younger, if maybe you have a history of cancer in your family?
Yeah, that's a good question. So if you do have a family history, it is something we would probably like to discuss with you in the clinic, but sometimes that does mean that you need to have a sooner colonoscopy done. But in general, for the general population, without a family history, 45 is still the standard.
And this is something that, if caught early, it can really help you live a lot longer.
Yes, and similar with various types of cancer, the earlier you can catch it, the more that can be done about it. And one good thing about colonoscopies is it's not just about catching it early, it's actually preventing it. With colonoscopies, we can potentially prevent a colon cancer from even forming. So that's what our main goal is.
Now, this is something that you'll need to call and get set up. You want to plan a couple days for, maybe, because there's a lot of drinking that wonderful chalk ahead of time. And then, but the procedure is not that horrible, is it?
It's not too bad. The prep definitely is the most difficult portion of it all, and it's just a whole bunch of laxative is what it truly comes down to. Right. And that's the hardest part. The procedure itself, pretty simple, pretty easy. You're asleep for it. We get it done fairly rapidly, and it's done.
And it's done, and then you can go on your business. Now, what happens if you, if you find something in there, then what is the treatment like after that?
So the whole goal is we're looking for polyps when we're in there, and with those polyps, we can take them out when we actually see them. And by so doing, that's what helps prevent the colon cancer from forming. Unfortunately, if we find a colon cancer, that's when we take biopsies, that's when we figure out what it truly is, and then that will lead us into the treatment process.
Now, if you are a person getting into your 40s, getting into your 50s, there are some healthy activities you can do. Is it lifestyle changes or eating habits that can help you in this area?
Yeah, decreasing smoking is always an important thing. Alcohol consumption can also lead to colon cancer. Just eating a well-balanced diet with high fiber. That's what we recommend.
All right, fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Doctor, for coming on, and go get screened.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Go check your colon.
Get it done.
All right, thanks. Now, still